Just to let you know about that law. Coast Guard also requires us to let you know the location of our life-saving devices. We have all our life rafts up here above the wheelhouse underneath the blue tarp. We also have our children and adult life preservers, some of them up here on the upper deck underneath the white bench seats. Additional children life preservers behind the main tank in the gray box. We have throw rings ready to go, one up on the bow, 2 additional ones just inside the galley entrances. Bathrooms are located the forwardmost doors, men's on the right hand, ladies on the left hand. They're outside the galley, forwardmost doors.
Kind of fun to see.
Also, we have trash cans throughout the boat. 2 large gray trash cans back behind the house. If you have anything that would be considered trash, please make sure it makes its way into the trash cans so it doesn't find its way in the ocean. Once again, there's absolutely no running, jumping, or climbing. Keep in mind that the boat's always in motion. It should be a beautiful day on the water, but we still ask there's no running, jumping, or climbing. The galley will be open. If you'd like anything out of the galley, snacks, sodas, waters, candy, hot chocolate, coffee, anything like that. George is in charge of the galley. If he happens to be somewhere else on the boat, help me look for whales or dolphins. Don't be shy, just grab his attention. He'll come down and help you out. We have a lot of equipment up here that helps me find rocks and fish and tells me where I am in the ocean, but none of it helps me find whales or dolphins. It's all done visually or by radio contact with other boats. So the more eyes we have looking, the better. For the baleen whales, we're looking for a vapor plume. Looks like a puff of smoke coming from the water. Possibly a whale's tail, also known as a fluke, or whale's back, also known as a back. For the dolphin, we're looking for unified splashing, that it's not a boat wake, or possibly large domes of birds feeding will sometimes give off a location of feeding dolphins. So if you happen to see something that we missed, don't be shy, just let us know. We'll investigate it and see what it is that you saw. Other than that, we'll be back to the dock about 12 o'clock. I hope everybody enjoys themselves. As we're leaving Dana Point Harbor, I want to tell you a little bit about the harbor. If you're not familiar with it, it was built in 1971 after Richard Henry Dana, the founder of Dana Point Harbor. He's most famously known for writing the novel 2 years before the mast. His experiences aboard the Pilgrim. There's a replica vessel of the Pilgrim. At the end of the harbor, right near the Marine Institute, this boat wasn't much bigger than this one, and it definitely didn't have the equipment that we have on here. It was all man-powered and wind-powered. They would take buffalo hides and other goods up and down our coast, all the way down below South America, long before the Panama Canal was dug out. And the water down there is known as Cape Horn, some of the roughest waters found anywhere in the world. So I'm sure in the 2 years that he spent as a seaman aboard the Pilgrim, he had some fantastic tales to tell. Before it was known as Dana Point Harbor, it was known as Killer Dana, a fantastic surf spot that would break right through where the harbor is now. Even the Beach Boys sang about the break here. And before it was known as Killer Dana, it was known as San Juan Harbor back when Mr. Dana was working out of here. Throughout the trip, we're going to see all sorts of inshore marine birds, like the brown pelican, which is a plunge diver, who's just recently been taken off the endangered species list. Still on the protected list. Just at the end of 2010, I believe, was taken off the endangered species list. Along with cormorants, shearwaters, loons, those are all swimming birds. And then we have the scavengers, like the Napoleon or Bonaparte gull, the western gull. And we have a handful of inshore marine predator-style birds like the osprey. Game plan for today is Captain Larry went up to the headlands to see if he could find anything. He did locate a California gray whale. We believe it was a California gray whale, a big one. Just a little below the harbor, out 3 miles. It's on its annual migration from the Bering Seas of Alaska, the Chukchi Sea, down to the calm, warm bays and lagoons of Baja Baja, Mexico, where they mate and give birth to the calf.